We are going to start by deleting everything and adding in a curve circle. Then tabbing it into the edit mode. Then adding a Bezier curve and scale it a bit. Now we will jump into the geometry node workspace and reduce the spreadsheet window to a smaller size cause we never really know when we're gonna need it. Click on the new to start a new geometry node system. Now we will set the curve to not be cyclic by adding the trim curve node or leaving it at the default values. Then we will resample the curve to a low poly state for better visualization. Now we are going to give our curve some thickness very slightly as follows. The radius needs to be very accurate as follows, and the resolution can be lower cause it's not going to be required as much. Now let's switch to our original curve and just subdivide it. Before we go any further, we are going to capture an integer attribute of the index of every point, but we are gonna leave the capture attribute set to float. Now connect a math node set to fraction, then connect a compare node set to not equal and the value set to 0 as follows. Delete the set position I just added and we will add it later. Add a delete geometry node and mute it for now. Let's connect a raycast node from this socket. Let's zoom in a bit. We are to add a field at index and set it to vector. Now connect a math node and to one input connect an index node, and in the other socket type in the value of 1. Now from these two vector values I'm going to find the difference between these two vector values, and it's going to act as the raycast direction. Also I am going to find the distance of these two vector values and use it as the raycast length. For better visualization I'll just instance some icospheres. Now I'll just unmute the delete geometry and connect the Boolean output to the selection. If you the points in edit mode you kinda see it updating but not as accurate, but we can make it more accurate. Add a capture attribute node and set it to vector. But first join the original geometry before instancing. In the mesh we just made, we are going to capture the attribute of the position and feed it into the raycast attribute. Then connect the raycast attribute to the other capture attribute as seen. Now we are going to set position of the points based on the Boolean attribute we previously made and connect the captured vector attribute. Now if we move the points in edit mode, the geometry node system seems to be updating more precisely than before but not as accurate. So there one more thing we have to do, cause there are some intersection points that are not being made or detected. For example, somewhere here an intersection point exists but it is not detected. In order to solve this we have to do something by setting the position of some points as follows. Lastly, this method may not work if more than one straight line is intersected by more than one line, so more subdivision may sometimes be required. So there we go, we made intersection points along curves in geometry nodes, and we can make it even cooler by instancing only on the instancing points. And if you found this video useful, please kindly consider trying to subscribe for more content and video.